the top three additives that you hope in your role you'll be able to basically remove from our food supply?
Well, I would say, first of all, I believe in freedom of choice. If you want to eat Twinkies, you ought to be able to eat them, but you ought to know what's in them. So a lot of what I'm going to do is about radical transparency, about making people understand, allowing people to understand, and empower them with understanding that if you eat that, it may seem cheap, but it's going to cost you in the long run. You're going to get diabetes, et cetera. There are certain additives. We have 10,000 additives in our food. The Europeans have 400. Many of the additives that we have are just illegal in Europe. And we need to move more and more toward the European standards.
How is that not a nanny state? I'm saying what the critics are going to say. That RFK Jr. is just a new Bloomberg nanny state, which conservatives traditionally aren't. President Trump likes Big Macs. We're not going to take those away, are we?
Oh, we're not going to take. That's what I'm saying. If you want to eat a Big Mac, you ought to. But you ought to. But McDonald's ought to be incentivized to use beef tallow fat when it's cooking its Big Macs, and so that they're good for people, rather than using seed oils or some other cooking oils that are actually going to probably make you sicker. And so we want to do a number of things, but not take away choice from people. The one place that I would say that we need to really change policies is in the SNAP program and food stamps and in school lunches, because there the federal government in many cases is paying for it, and we shouldn't be subsidizing people to eat poison.
Will you do that in conjunction with the Department of Agriculture? Brooke Rollins was also confirmed. So you'll be working in tandem.
Yeah, and Brooke and I work very well together, and we're aligned on those issues.